Good morning. I'm John Ellsworth, founder of the Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. And I want to welcome you to my presentation this morning entitled, Are You Using Pareto's Law? Now, I think I want to know if you're taking full advantage of this law. Now, it would probably help if you knew what the law was. So let me share this with you. Vilfredo Pareto was an Italian economist who lived from 1848 to 1923. And originally, his observation stemmed from the fact that 80% of the property in Italy during his lifetime was owned by 20% of the population. This later was developed into a larger theorem, if you will, that basically was entitled the Pareto Principle. And that is basically that 80% of our results often come from 20% of our efforts. Now, I'd like you to just take a moment, take some time, some quiet time by yourself, and take this time and list all the tasks, every task that needs to be done in your business. Because we're going to get rid of some of them. And you're saying, now wait a minute, John, all those tasks need to be accomplished. And I understand that. The same holds for my business. Some of you are thinking, they all have to be done. And I would respond to that by saying, okay, I'm good with that, but they don't necessarily need to be done by you. So let me give you an example. My children, who at the start of our business were in the age range of 10 to 13 years old and on through high school, they worked with us also. They were able to do filing, some inventory report inputs, and several other tasks, mostly related to computers, which they were as good with as I was at that point in our lives. But it created, by delegating some things to them, some tasks that we needed to do, and took it off of me, three things were accomplished. Number one, they learned to work. That's a great thing for any kid in America today. Learn to work. You will never starve, of course. Number two, it took part of the load off of me. And ultimately, number three, the money that they earned doing that helped pay for their college tuition. So it was a win-win for both of us in that respect. But let's go back to that list of tasks. I'd like to break them down into four categories. The first category is the ones that you will lead on. These will be your lead tasks. They match your skill set. My business coach, Dan Sullivan, he calls these items that are in your unique ability. And I think that's important because unique ability tasks are what you do best and will lead to the greatest profits in your business for several reasons. Number one, you are great at doing these things because they match your unique ability. The second thing is other people recognize these unique abilities in your skill set. And you know what? The best part of this? Time flies when you're doing these. You can get to the end of the day of doing unique ability stuff, tasks, and you'll say, geez, where did the day go? I got so much done today. But ultimately, the biggest prize is that you will, if you do these, focus on just these, you will increase your profits, going back to the 80-20 rule of Vilfredo Pareto. Task number two are the ones that you eliminate. Do you need them anymore? I'm sure that if you study your business, as I have over the last 20 years, and you really study it closely, you'll find there's some things you do that you kind of have to ask yourself, am I duplicating things? Do I even need to do this task anymore? I have found that over the years. Category number three are ones you can automate. Whenever possible, you need to automate tasks. Let me give you a few examples in our business. On our website, we have things set up called autoresponders to frequently asked questions that it would take me 20 minutes to respond to it, but the computer can handle it very easily through what's called an autoresponder. I have several dairy clients who have automated feed pushers, and now that are basically robotic. They have worked tremendously. They don't take a day off. They don't charge overtime. There's all kinds of cool things about them. I also have some clients that use robotic milkers. And with the increasing labor costs, I want to emphasize in any industry, you need to please do not overlook the opportunities to automate. So the third category was automate. And finally, category number 4 is delegate. Delegate tasks to others. It could be someone on your team, or it could be some third party. Can someone do this better than you can, or better than I can? I use a third party to do my billing, payroll, and numerous other tasks, especially on the tax side. This frees me up to spend more quality time with clients, and where I can do more problem solving and long-term planning for higher profitability. That's really my unique ability, to put those long-term plans in place and then make them work going forward. Ultimately, this type of activity will free you up for more profitable tasks. So I will leave you this question. Where, in terms of your efforts, can you place 20% of those efforts and achieve 80% of your results right now? Some may actually be 70-30, even 60-40, but they're worth looking at with your team. So take the time, because I guarantee you, if you continually do this process, I assure you, you will expand future opportunities and your profitability results. And that's good for you and your business and your whole team. I want to thank you for listening today. Again, I'm John Ellsworth, founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage. Thank you very much.